Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward and today I'm back again for the Premier League predictions for Game Week 3. Let's all be serious right now. You didn't think I was going to get to episode 3, did you? To be fair, neither did I, but it was your guys' support that keeps this prediction series going. So if you are enjoying it, be sure to drop a like right now. Last week I got 8 out of the 10 results right. Manchester United let me down. They lost 3-1 to Palace. And I predicted Newcastle versus Brighton would be a draw, and Brighton won comfortably in the end. So what can I say? I am a tipster. I'm going for 10 out of 10 this week. A lot of you like the concept of one of you guys setting the like goal for the video. So it's back again, okay? Who's doing it this time? Let's go.
Yes guys, it's Football from Ginger here. I think the Ollie Ward Defence League can easily hit 40 likes. Come on, 40 likes, easy. I know you can do it because the Ollie Ward Defence League is huge. Thank you so much, Ollie, for letting me be in this video. This has been Football from Ginger, and remember to subscribe and like to Ollie Ward.
Before we get into this video, I just want to say I'm going live again on Sunday, the 3rd week in a row. This time it's for Sheffield United versus Leeds. I'll be going live about 11:30 or 11:45. So yeah, last week's live stream was a bit meh because not a lot of you came over. Come on, this time it'll be fun, I promise. And one last thing, remember to subscribe, drop a like and comment down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get into the predictions. So we start game week 3 at 12:30 on the Saturday for Brighton. They host Manchester United. I think this will be a very good game. Manchester United, they have to win because the performance they put in against Palace was poor. Brighton really could win this game if Man United don't buck their ideas up. Brighton did look very good against Newcastle, obviously scoring 3 goals against them. I predicted it was going to be a draw. But again, I'm going to say Manchester United have a bit more quality to beat Brighton. I said that last week. If they don't win this week, I'm never thinking they're going to win again. That is a lie. I just mean they really do need to win this week, Manchester United, or I'm going to look silly. So, Brighton fans, I know you probably think you actually might be able to beat Man United this time, and you might be able to, but I do think Man United just have that tiny bit more quality, and they're going to get the dub. So my prediction for the 12:30 kickoff for Brighton versus Manchester United is Brighton 1, Manchester United 2. Next up, the only 3 o'clock game on the Saturday is Crystal Palace versus Everton. I believe this will be a very high scoring game because both teams have been informed. Both Everton and Crystal Palace have won their opening fixtures and they both look very good. I think the way Crystal Palace defend so deep and then counter-attack is just crazy. And Everton, they dominate games. The way they dominated that West Brom game was just brilliant. This is going to be a very hard game to predict. I do think this will be quite a high-scoring game, as most games have been in the Premier League this season. But I cannot pick a winner for this game, so I am going to go for a score draw. So I'm going to say Crystal Palace 2, Everton 2, but it could go either way. Next up, we've got the 5:30 kickoff. It's at the Hawthorns. It's West Brom. They host Chelsea. And is it just me who think West Brom are already going down? To be fair to them, they did put a good first half performance against Everton, but at the end of the day, they just fell apart. I thought defensive errors let down Chelsea against Liverpool, and the sending off didn't help. I thought it was quite an even game up to that point, but I do think it is a matter of not if they can score, it's how many Chelsea are going to score against West Brom. Chelsea got a very comfortable win against Barnsley in the Cup midweek, so yeah, they'll take that confidence into this Saturday's fixture. I believe the 5:30 kickoff between West Brom and Chelsea will be West Brom 0, Chelsea 3. And the last fixture on the Saturday night, it starts at 8 o'clock, so be there. It's Burnley at Turf Moor versus Southampton. Burnley looked meh, okay, against Leicester. They didn't look brilliant, they didn't look awful, but defensively, yeah, they were a bit meh. Southampton showed signs that they looked okay against Tottenham, but at the end of the day, Son and Kane embarrassed them. Southampton play such a high line that every time Harry Kane was just pinging the ball over, Son just had pretty much an open goal to score into. I don't think that'll be such a problem against Burnley, but Southampton really need to stop playing such a high line. Is it now time for one of these teams to get their first 3 points on the board? No. I believe it could go either way, but I do think it will just be a draw. I'm going to say at 8 o'clock at Turf Moor, be there, it will be Burnley 1, Southampton 1. Next up on Sunday at midday, we have Sheffield United versus Leeds. I'll be going live for that, by the way, if you didn't hear it before. Sheffield United have struggled in their opening 2 games. They've lost both of them. On the other hand, Leeds did have a good victory against Fulham, but again, we're conceding a lot of goals. We have just signed a new centre-back from Real Sociedad called David or Diego Llorente. I don't know much about him, but it's another centre-back at least. The way Leeds are leaking goals, it's like you've got a cow and his udders are full. He needs to release some milk. That is the worst example I think I've ever given. This really could be a boring draw game, but I do think Leeds have that little bit more quality to beat Sheffield United. So my prediction for this game is going to be Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 2. Next up on Sunday at 2 o'clock, Tottenham Hotspurs, they host Newcastle. Spurs looked brilliant in that second half against Southampton. I don't know if it was because Southampton looked really bad, but Spurs looked really good. Can we just take a moment to appreciate Kane and Son in that game? Kane got 4 assists and a goal, and Son got 4 goals. Like, it was brilliant. Newcastle weren't great against Brighton, but they did just have a massive victory against Morecambe in the Cup. I think they won 7-0. So yeah, that'll be good for the players' confidence. I hope they can go in and maybe upset Spurs, but I don't think that's going to be likely. I do believe Spurs will have a comfortable home win over Newcastle. So my prediction for this game is going to be Tottenham Hotspurs 3, Newcastle 1. I do think they'll score. Next up at 4:30, we have got a lovely little game. We've got Manchester City. They host Leicester. This is going to be a very, very good game. Get your Sunday roast and stick this on, because I tell you what, they're both going to be brilliant. It depends how your mum cooks it. Not the game, the roast. Leicester look very good again this season. They have won both of their opening fixtures. I think this game will be quite low scoring, not because it's going to be a bad game, just because both teams will defend quite well. I do think Leicester will put up a very good fight, but at the end of the day, I do think Man City have enough quality to beat them. I'll tell you what, if Leicester play the way they've been playing in the opening 2 fixtures, they could take a point away from the Etihad. But at the end of the day, my score prediction for this game is going to be Man City 2, Leicester 1. But I'll tell you what, it'll be a very, very good game. And the last game on the Sunday evening is coming at 7 o'clock. It's West Ham. They host Wolves. I know West Ham have been a bit disappointing in the league, but they had a very comfortable win over Hull midweek in the Carabao Cup. I think they won 5-1. Sometimes a cup win midweek gives the players confidence, and they've got to have a lot of confidence if they want to get anything from Wolves. Wolves looked very good against Man City, but at the end of the day, it's Man City. They were unlucky, but again, nah. At the end of the day, I do think Wolves will have a comfortable win against West Ham. David Moyes has got coronavirus. Who's even going to be in charge on Sunday? So my score prediction for the 7 o'clock kickoff between West Ham and Wolves is West Ham 0, Wolves 2. Next up, we've got the penultimate fixture for game week 3. On the Monday night at 5:45, it's Fulham, and they host Aston Villa. I think I said it last week. Villa look decent. They won their opening game against Sheffield United. They've had a couple of cup wins. They obviously beat Manchester United in that friendly. I know it means nothing, but they still did. Fulham have improved since the opening day. Obviously against Leeds, they put up a good fight and they played well in spells in the game. I do think this will be a close game, but I do believe Aston Villa just have that little bit more quality to beat Fulham. I do not think it will be a very high scoring game, but I do think Villa will go to Craven Cottage and take the 3 points, just like how I go up to the pick and mix and take that. So my prediction for the 5:45 kickoff on the Monday night is Fulham 0, Aston Villa 1, and Dean Smith will continue his good run of form with Aston Villa. Next up, we are saving the best till last. At 8 o'clock, we've got Liverpool and they host Arsenal. This is a very hard game to predict. Again, I think this will be like the Man City Leicester game. I think it won't be very high scoring because defensively, they'll be quite good. Very hard to pick a winner in this game because both teams are on form. I know a lot of people are backing Liverpool for this game, but don't count Arsenal out. As you know me, if I can't pick a winner, I will pick a draw. But it is going to be a score draw, don't worry. If anyone was going to win it, I would say Liverpool. Liverpool are looking good this season. Will they retain the title? What do you think, Liverpool fans? I think they might. But my final prediction for this game at 8 o'clock on the Monday evening, I believe it's going to be Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1. So that was my predictions for game week 3 for the Premier League. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, drop a like and comment your predictions down below. Last week, obviously, I got 8 out of the 10 predictions right. Can I do that again? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. So before I go, I just want to say, remember, I'm going live for Sheffield United versus Leeds on the Sunday. Please be there. We're going to have a quality time. I'm going to get some of you guys in at halftime as well. So we're going to have a little chat, a little one question go. So yeah, I hope to see you all there. Thanks guys for watching. You guys have been brilliant as per. Roll on 300 subscribers. Okay, let's get subscribing. I've been Ollie Ward, and yeah, I'll see you later.